Welcome back to Andersen Acres. Time for our weekly update, and these guys are almost ready to come out of here. They don't really need their heat. We're just waiting for them to get a little bit bigger so they can go out with our adults. Now, we do tend to put our little ones out with our adults when they're fairly small, but because of the size wire we used on that particular run, I don't want these guys out there yet because I think they can squeeze through. I don't want them squeezing through. So they're going to stay in here another week or two, and then we are going to move them. The quail are pretty much ready to come out. I really like these quail. We kept these colors because I like these colors. So these quail are going to be moved this week. So by next week, these quail probably won't be in here unless I'm lazy and don't actually move them. But in theory, they won't be in there next week unless I'm lazy and I don't move them till the week after. I just slam the door on the gazebo. Good for me. Anyway, let's go this way, and you might hear the occasional gunfire, and you might hear a whole bunch of geese. That's because it is fall, the geese are migrating, and the hunters are in the field hunting for geese, which is good on them, something to put in the freezer. I'm not fond of goose, to be honest. I just don't like it. So I'm not having goose. But some people really like it. And there are a heck of a lot of Canada geese right now migrating overhead. So that's the way it goes. So if you do hear those sounds, it's not concerning. It is simply hunters. And I can actually see them. You probably can't, but I can actually see their trucks and stuff right there. So they're in the field, which we don't own that field. So, we don't own that field. So, they are hunting for geese and such, and I can see them moving around in their vests, and that's just pretty normal. They are very respectful of our property and make sure they don't fire in this direction because they don't want to hit any of our animals. But, they're doing their thing. It's fall. That's what they do. So, Shadowfax and Arwen are doing pretty well. Arwen is pretty clean, pretty dry. Shadowfax is not. He's not dirty. He's very wet. And it's because it just stopped pouring about half an hour ago. So everything is wet and gooey. The grass is wet. The horse is wet. It's because he doesn't go in when it's raining. But everyone is doing just fine. He wanted his hay outside because he doesn't like being inside if he can avoid it. So they're having their hay outside. Anyway, the adult birds are doing just fine. We haven't let them out yet because we're actually on our way to Costco. So we're going to be heading to Costco. Since we're going to be heading to Costco, we are not letting these guys out till we get back. Because that's just better, if they're only out when we're back. So we're letting the ducks and the chickens out when we get home. This is a beautiful bird. I love him. Yeah, I love you. A whole bunch of birds in there. There's a turkey. But, somebody had noted that one of our chickens seems very, very small. That's him. He isn't growing. He has all the access to resources that the rest of his flock has. Here's DK. But that little guy has all the resources that everyone else has. He's got food, he's got water, he's chipper, he runs around. He just hasn't grown. So he is, yes, the size of a chick. Every once in a while, you are going to have someone who suffers from what we call failure to thrive. It can happen to humans. They just don't grow. So it's a shame, but it's kind of the way it is for that particular bird. So he'll either make it or not, and there's nothing we can do about it. He's eating, he's drinking, he's living his best life. He just doesn't grow. So he's fine. The flock doesn't pick on him or anything. And we have one that is also smaller, but she's growing. She's just quite a bit younger than everybody in here. And we have all of our naked necks are in there. Some people had asked me if I'm going to be breeding my naked necks. Yes, you will notice in the spring when I break them into breeding groups. Hi, Scorch. You're a pretty bird. We like Scorch. So, yes, we are going to be breeding our naked necks. And we're still deciding what breeding groups we want to throw around. I've got a couple of whites that are really beautiful birds that I think I would like to breed. I have got a couple of blacks that are gorgeous. That kind of thing. It's all good. Anyway, so that's what's going on in here right now. We are doing well, looking good. Hi, beautiful. Yeah, you guys are beautiful. See, I have these really beautiful black birds that I'm going to be breeding because they're gorgeous. So moving over here, yes, our quail are doing well. Someone had asked if the quail are still laying. Yes. We collected eggs last night, so I'm not sure we'll see any. It's still fairly early in the morning. I'm not sure we'll see any eggs down here right now. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't see any eggs. We do have to clean out their pen this week and refresh the sand. So we just take the chunks out and put more sand in. DK's following me around for, you know, DK reasons. Hi, buddy. Yeah, he's our little buddy. So we'll go over here, check on the rabbits, because the rabbits are awesome birds. Yes, rabbits are awesome birds. It's early and I'm tired. I didn't sleep. So yes, everyone in here is doing really, really well. We have our, we're not sure who we want to sell. Like, we should sell her. We should do that. And we should sell one or two of you guys, but we like everybody, so we kind of don't want to. And there is Libra, yes, enjoying her Libra life. Unfortunately, she's going to have to come inside next week, or the week after at the very least. And there's Silverado. But yes, Libra will have to come back inside only because she's a lop and she's not really meant for the great outdoors. She won't do well in the winter, mostly. So she's going to have to come back in. And you'll notice their ground is fairly dry. It's because they've been digging up more mud. And there is Deli. Yes, she's a good mama. We will check on their babies in a second. Here we have these lovey-doveys. I think by next week that black one is going to his new home. And there's Bonnie. He lives here forever. Look at how big Bonnie is. Bonnie's a big, big boy. And he's not full grown yet. He's still fairly young. But he's a big, big boy. He's going to be a big boy. Yeah, you're a big, big boy. And there's, okay, DK really likes rabbits, okay? He is a rabbit fan. So he'll snuggle rabbits all day and all night. Because he can. So, but there's Falcon. You'll notice that Bonnie, who is not full grown, is bigger than Falcon. And Falcon is full grown. So, Bonnie's going to be a big, big boy, and we're excited about that. That is Possum right there. Possum's doing well. We are looking forward to breeding Possum next year. And here is our sweet Deli just doing her thing. And we will come over here. Oh, yeah. We have to clean out this pen, but we do that when we move Mama. And we're just going to open this up. Take a look at the babies. So we have some really adorable babies. I'm loving this one. I think I'm going to keep this one here. I like that one. And I like that one. And I like that one. There's another one. I like that one right there. Hi. Hi, guys. Yeah, I like everybody in here. So, yes. Oh, no, don't leave. Sorry. Their eyes are not open yet, so I'm freaking them out a little bit. They can't see me yet. Their eyes should open shortly. But that's how everyone is doing out here. And yes, I'm looking at keeping a couple of those little guys. This is my problem. I have issues. I definitely do not sell as many critters as I should. Even with the birds, I should have sold about 6 or 7 more, and I didn't. And these guys, I should definitely sell 3. I should sell 2 of these black otters, and I should sell 1 of the chocolates. That one. But I'm probably not gonna. Let's be honest about that. I am probably not gonna sell them. And there's Libra again. So let's just be honest, I'm probably not gonna sell them. I should, but I probably won't. But that's one of my problems, is I do kind of get a little bit addicted to the animals we've got. So yeah. Hi, Bonnie. With that said, let us pop inside and see how everyone else is doing. So here are Gemini's 2 little babies. They are broken blacks. So they have these really pretty, really fantastic black markings. They are Vienna marked. You can tell by the white ears. That is kind of a trademark, white where there shouldn't be white. In a traditional broken, without the Vienna mark, those ears should be colored, and so should the noses. So you'll notice one of them, I think it's this one, has no color on the nose. This one has color on the nose. So it depends on the exact bunny and how they inherited that Vienna mark. But these two are definitely Vienna marked. Do they have blue eyes? I don't know yet. Their eyes are just barely starting to open. So, we have to give them a little more time to open their little eyeballs before we know if these little guys are going to have blue eyes. Hopefully one of them does, and hopefully that's a female, because then that's a keeper. Anyway, they're doing fantastic, and I am selling at least one of these. If they're both boys, I'll be selling both. It depends. But I'm definitely selling at least one of these. So look forward to watching them grow and see how they look conformation-wise, and see if they have blue eyes, because that's going to be the most exciting thing for me. Let us go and track down that little kitten who likes to run around and terrorize the dogs. Let's go find her. And of course, here is Gwen and her child, the singular Wildfire, who's going to be a fixture on our farm. Not going anywhere. They're just hanging out here, doing their cat things. So yes, Wildfire's staying. And for people who've been asking about the other litter, yes, I can hear them occasionally when their mom goes in to feed them. They're only a couple of weeks old, so they haven't come out because their eyes are probably not open, and I haven't been able to get any good shots of them. Though when I laid down next to the deck, I did see some movement. Couldn't guarantee it was the kittens, but I did see something. But the dogs are all in here because there's snacks happening. So whiskey's here, vodka's there, and tequila is there because everybody is ready for snacks. But that is how everyone is doing on the farm this pleasant Saturday. Yes, it was pouring rain, you could tell by the grass, but now it looks like it's going to be a fairly dry day, at least we're hoping, but it's probably going to rain again tomorrow. It's been that kind of year. That's about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. We'll see you tomorrow.